How you can earn money from home working as a merchant or as a cashier inside the Binance peer-to-peer platform. We're going to explain everything that you have to know, which are the costs, how much you can earn, and how you have to do to start step by step. Binance is the leader exchange around the world in regards to cryptocurrency. They develop what is called a peer-to-peer network in which different users that want to deposit or withdraw money from Binance using different payment methods, and working as a merchant, you can generate profits transferring money from one platform to the other one. For example, if you have money into your PayPal account, and if you have different accounts around the world, for example, bank accounts, Skrill account, Neteller, different wallets in different exchange, you can get from 1% up to 5% of the money that you move. So the more money you move from one platform to the other one, the more money that you can earn. But this is a work. You have to make your own research. There are risks involved. It's not so easy to understand, so we're going to try to explain in detail how you can do it. First step, you have to have a Binance account. If you don't have one, you can use the link that I leave in the description and the first comment. In that way, you're going to help the channel to keep growing, and also you're going to get 5% discount in all the commissions and fees that Binance is going to charge you by using your account. After that, you have to pass the KYC verification process. You have to upload a passport or a ID and also personal information. After that, you will be able to access to this website. For example, if you go to trade P2P, you will access to this tab where you can select, for example, USDC, the US dollar, and in here you can define different payment methods. We are going to use Seller as an example, but there are plenty to choose between. The more payment methods you use, the more probability you have to earn more money, because you will process more transactions, and as I said before, the more money you move from one platform to the other one. But based on your country of residence, you have to consult an accountant in order for you to understand the full picture of this, because if you start moving a lot of money from one platform to the other one, from one bank to the other one, maybe the government or even the bank can start asking you questions in regards to where you are getting the money from. Maybe you're going to pay taxes on that, so it's not so easy. You have to understand the full picture and request advice in order to understand it. How it works? First, the most difficult part is that you want to become a person, for example, like this one, Mercosol, Chocolife, etc. To become a merch, you have to post a new ad in order to appear here. For example, in the first, in the second, or the third position. In order for you to do so, you have to create an ad. So you have to go in here, more, post an ad, and you have to go through the step-by-step process. First, you have to select I want to sell. This is hard to understand because if you want to appear in the buy tab for users, you have to create a sell order. If you have any question, you can leave a question in the comment section and we will have to help you. Then you have to select the asset. Most of the people select USDT because in this way you are going to have more transactions. But also, if you prefer, you can select Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum. In my opinion, it's always useful to work with USDT. Then the fiat currency. As we explained before, we are going to use the USA dollar as an example. And then you have to select a price. We said before that we want to appear in the first positions. Why? If your order appear, for example, in here, no one is going to pick you. And if you don't process orders, you are not to start generating income. So which are the price in this example to appear in the second position? Well, could be 1.030. We're going to write it down, 0.36. In this way, if you post this order, your ad is going to appear in the second position. And how you can generate income by doing that? This works as a currency exchange, for example. If you go to buy dollars, you're going to pay more. If you want to sell dollars, you're going to get paid less. So the difference between the price that you buy something and the price that you sell the same asset is called the spread. And this is going to be your income. The difference between this price, for example, $1 and $1.035. The more money you move, the more money you can earn. It's hard to understand, but it's not so complicated. So you can watch this video more than once to try to fully understand how it works. If you are doing this for the first time, you will have to comply with these parameters. you have to have a mobile phone attached to your profile. So in this way, you are going to receive an SMS to your mobile phone, and also you have to pass the KYC verification process, as explained before, uploading your passport or an ID. After that, you will have to define your nickname. The nickname is the name that is going to appear in here. For example, this guy, write it down UK Exchange as an example. You can use any name that you imagine. It's not recommended to use your own name for security reasons. After that, you define the asset, the fiat currency, and the price. Then you click on next. You have to have funds deposit in your Binance account. If you don't have any asset available, you can click in here, add funds, and transfer funds from, for example, your fiat and spot wallet to your funding wallet. In order to work as a merge, you have to have money deposited into your funding account. After that, you have to add different payment methods. For example, clicking add. I already have Skrill as a payment method, for example, so I can click in here and they add me a payment method. In this example, you click on add and you can add a new one. For example, we said that we are going to work with sell, so we have to search for sell in here. Here it is. You have to write down your email attached to your sell account and then click on confirm. In this way, you're going to have sell as a payment method, and then you have to decide the payment time limit based on your strategy, but in my opinion, it's always useful to select 15 minutes. In this way, you are going to reduce the amount of time that you are going to spend working as a merge, and you're going to increase your income. Why this is important? Because, for example, if you select 1 hour and someone picks you as a merge to move money from one platform to the other one, you will have to stay connected to your computer for 1 hour, for example. So the less, the better, in my opinion. But you have to choose your own strategy. And then the order limit is important also, because based on the money that you want to move, you can prefer to make a small transaction, for example, $100 transactions or $1,000 transactions if you want to move more money in the same transaction. This is up to you. For example, in here you can write it down 100, and here we can write 100. That's it. Next. And the last step is to write it down some conditions, terms and conditions. That is always useful to write it down. You can, for example, copy the terms and conditions of another merge that has more experience than you. For example, I only receive payments from the same name as the Binance account. I don't receive payments from that specific payment method, or don't write it down crypto, peer-to-peer, or USDT in the notes, whatever you want, based on your strategy. Write it down here, the remarks, and also the auto reply is the message that is going to appear when you are going to start talking in the chat with the customer for completing the transaction. Then maybe you want to work with only people that lives in your own country, for example, United States, United Kingdom, Germany, etc. Or you can decide to work with the whole world. This is up to you. The more regions you select, the more work you are going to have, but maybe you are going to face more risk, because it's not the same working with someone from Europe than working with someone from Latin America. Then if you want to filter some users, you can click in here and write it down, for example, 30 days. In this way, you are not going to work with new users, and you can avoid some issues, because new users are not used to this type of systems and maybe make some serious mistakes. So in this way, you can filter the new customers, or you can filter by the amount of money that the people have, if you want to work with people with more money. And that's it. If you click online right now, you click on post, and your ad is going to appear in the second position, for example, as we explained before, or in the third position. And if someone picks you, you will have to comply with that order. It's hard to understand, it's a work, it's not free money, but maybe it could be useful for you. We explained in the past how to make the same with RTM, another platform that give you the possibility to generate passive income working as a merge. If you didn't watch it, you can watch to understand another alternative. Remember to subscribe, to leave a comment if you have any question, and we will see you on the next video.